Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. Well, we got a scads of stuff to share with you today, so we're just going to get started and do our scadding. In this book here, the baby book, it's a little rough, but, you know, it survived. And inside, you got this Your Baby's Formula. It's a little thing. I think it's probably an advertising for formula. It's from St. Luke's Hospital in Pasadena, California. For last name, I think it's Racer, and it says female, so I'm not sure what the first name is. But she was born 5/1958, so she's 67 years old, and we just missed her birthday, so happy birthday. And she weighed 7 pounds, 1 ounce, and she was 20 inches long. I'm sure she's grown a little bit since then. And here it says how to prepare your formula. So you put in 8 ounces of carnation milk, 16 ounces of water, and 3 level teaspoons of this weird looking drug right here. It's stamped on there. It says dextromaltose number 1. I'm surprised we survived it all in those days. So you divide it up and you have 6 feedings and approximately every 4 hours. And so that's all it's got there, but inside there's all these instructions on how to feed your baby, how to wash your baby. You need all that instructions as a new mom. There it is for you. And mom, I think, wrote out this little recipe for diarrhea. So you got all these little diarrhea stuff that you can, and when she's better, give a banana and some cottage cheese. So anyway, you know, babies, they're fun. In this book here from 1891, The History of Rome. I found, not in the book, but a little drawing. I like to share these little drawings. I always get a kick out of them, especially if they're drawn in the 1800s. It's I think it's a young man, appears to have a little mustache there, a little tiny beard. So maybe this was a school book and somebody was looking at their neighbor there and, you know, drawing a little doodle of this handsome fella while they're in class instead of paying attention. And there it is. Nice. It survived, and 100 years later, we're sharing it here on this show. And this book here, The Way of the Shaman, this is a staple of the shamanistic movement. I found this, and I'm not sure what it is, folks. It's another type of drawing. There's a drawing. It looks, I guess it's it's on tracing paper, and it's probably a little shaman guy in a hot tub with his rattle. I don't know if it's for a tattoo or I don't know what it's for, but it was in the book, and I'm sharing it. And finally, in this book here, Sensible Cruising. Now, we find photographs in books. You know, I've shared them many times here, photographs I find. And I found a couple in this book here, and I'd love to share them with you. It's some good stuff. It's a photograph of a pillow. A little close-up of the corner of the pillow. So you got some pillow talk here. Here we go. So I'm not sure what that was all about. There's no date on the photographs, and I'm sure they won't be embarrassed. But I want to thank you for stopping by. Good day.